We do begin tonight with breaking news. Russian President Vladimir Putin amassing troops and military hardware near Ukraine's borders and could launch an attack on the country at any time. That's the warning tonight from the White House. More American troops have arrived in Poland after President Biden ordered 2,000 to that country and also Germany. Ukrainians are on edge tonight as military forces train civilians to defend themselves if necessary. ABC News has learned Russia has an estimated 70% of the forces it would need to launch a full-scale invasion of Ukraine, with plans to gather 30,000 troops in neighboring Belarus and potentially capturing the Ukrainian capital of Kiev. ABC's Terry Moran is in Ukraine for us tonight with more on the tensions and what President Biden has just said about the possibility of sending more troops to Eastern Europe.
With the first contingent of U.S. troops arriving in Poland to shore up NATO allies in Eastern Europe, National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan warned today that a Russian attack on Ukraine could happen, quote, at any time.
We believe that there is a very distinct possibility that Vladimir Putin will order an attack on Ukraine. It could take a number of different forms. It could happen as soon as tomorrow, or it could take some weeks yet.
ABC News has learned that the U.S. now estimates that Russia has 70% of the forces in place that would be needed to invade Ukraine. From special operations troops to tanks and artillery to air and naval forces. New satellite images show Moscow's military buildup in neighboring Belarus. The Russian military has released this video showing a pair of long-range, nuclear-capable bombers on patrol there. But intelligence agencies in the U.S. and NATO allies continue to assess that Vladimir Putin has not made a final decision on war. The Biden administration says they are prepared either way.
We are ready if President Putin chooses to continue to engage in diplomacy, and we are serious about that, and we are ready to respond in a united, swift, and severe way with our allies and partners should he choose to move forward with a military escalation.
Late today, President Biden deflected when asked if he'd send additional troops to back NATO allies if Putin doesn't de-escalate.
I'm not going to speculate on that.
On Saturday, a show of defiance in Kharkiv, Ukraine's second largest city, 25 miles from the Russian border. Thousands of Ukrainians marching, demanding an end to the Russian threat. And in Ukraine's capital, Kyiv, more military aid arrived, part of a $200 million package from the United States. Today, these volunteers were undergoing training by Ukrainian forces. This man said it's possible to stay calmer by coming here and learning the basics of action.
Preparing for the worst there. Terry Moran joins us now from Ukraine. Terry, today U.S. officials said an attack on Ukraine could happen at any time now. But what are you hearing from the people on the ground? Are there fears that this threat is imminent?
No, Lindsay, it doesn't really feel that way. People here have been living with Russian threats and aggression for years. Walking around the city feels normal, but it doesn't take long for the subject to come up. One man told me there will be no war. But if there is a war, it will be a small war. People here can't conceive that their beautiful city could be engulfed. And one woman told me Putin is crazy, but he won't invade because she said America will help us. Lindsay?
Terry, our thanks to you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.